Welcome back to 10 Gaming. Today we have a matchup between the Dwarfs and the Vampire Counts, and we're playing the Triple Crown comp. I have a composition of +4 for my Dwarfs, and I will go through it now. They're led by the Rune Lord. He has a Rune of Fire, Rune of Spellbreaking, the second version, and a shield. Then I have a Naked Master Engineer. Then I have a Rune Smith. He has the Rune of Spellbreaking, Rune of Stone, and a shield. And then I have a BSB. He has a Rune of Stone and a Rune of the Furnace. And then he has the Master Rune of Grugny, and also a shield. For core I have 30 Dwarf Warriors with hand weapon and shield and full command. Then I have 20 Quarrelers with the full command and great weapons. For special I have 1 Cannon with Rune of Forging, 1 Grudge Thrower with the second version of Rune of Penetrating and a Rune of Accuracy. Then I have a Gyro, 26 Hammerers with full command and the Master Rune of Grotch One Eye. And for rare I have 19 Iron Drakes with 2 Runes of Slowness, full command. And lastly I have an Organ Gun with the Rune of Accuracy and Rune of Burning. And yeah, that was everything for the Dwarf side. Let's go to the Vampire Counts.
And this is the Vampire Count side. They're led by a Vampire with Dragon Helm, Ogre Blade, Potion of Foolhardiness and Talisman of Preservation. And 4 Vampiric powers, Beguile, Quick Blood and Red Fury. Then I have a level 4 Master Necromancer, Dwarf Vampires, just naked. Then I have 3 Cane Wrath, 3 Necromancers, 1 with level 2 with Obsidian Lodestone, and a White King with Night Shroud, Arceus Icon and Luckstone. For core we have 5 units of 20 zombies and 1 with 49 skeletons with the Screaming Banner. No champion there, but musician. For special we have 3 units of Crit Horrors with 6 each. These guys are playing Crit Horrors today as well. And for spells, my level 4 roll up Van Hels, Hell's Vigor, Raise Dead and Curse of Years. My level 2 took Case of Nagash and Invocation of Nehek, same as the other ones. And I have a comp score of I think -2. Counts took the first turn, full speed ahead. Over to Magic. The Magic phase, I started to cast Raise Dead here with 3 dice. He used all his 6 dice, but didn't manage to stop it. Then I cast
Van Hels?
Yeah, Van Hels, the big version, and he used his normal spell scroll on that one. And then I got in Invocation 1 time with a level 1 here. Got some more zombies. So, over to shooting phase for the Dwarfs.
Turn 1, I moved up the Iron Drakes and the Quarrelers on the right flank. And here I just moved forward slightly with the Hammers and Warriors to keep them from charging the Organ Gun. And the Gyro moved away on the left flank. Let's go to shooting phase. So for shooting, the Organ Gun got 10 shots. Put him in here because he has flaming attacks, so they lost regen. Then I wanted to use the cannon to go through them, but I came up short. And then with the grudge thrower, I think I killed one and did one more wound on that unit. So that was everything for shooting. Let's go to Vampire Counts turn 2.
So, turn 2 Vampire Counts, full speed on this side here. Fairly charged with this newly created zombies into the cannon. Of course I couldn't do it. Moved up like this, over to medic and shooting. Medic phase, I got off, started with raise dead again, put the new zombies over there. Then I cast Curse of Years on his hammers, arm breakers, what is it? Those?
Hammers.
Hammers. He stopped it with his dice, and then he used his spell breaking, the number 2, on my Van Hels. Dispelled it but didn't take it. So over to Dwarfs turn 2.
Turn 2, I just moved up the Iron Drakes here and reformed the Quarrels because they will not get into action if I take this route. So over here I moved the Gyro to block his Cryptoros, and yeah, nothing else. Let's go to shooting. It was a terrible shooting phase. The Iron Drakes killed 2 zombies here. I needed 7s to hit because I walked in long range. The organ gun, he did 1 wound to these guys. I think I got 14 shots or 12, something like that. Hitting on 2, so should have done more. The gyro flamed down these guys, killed 1 of the zombies. The grudge thrower did like...
I saved the first one with the D6 wounds.
Yeah.
You only did 1 wound.
So I did 1 wound, but I got a direct hit. And the cannon, I tried to shoot at his lord, the vampire lord, through the Cryptoros, but it stopped when I hit the first Cryptoros because I rolled a 1-2 wound. So it was quite a bad shooting phase. Anyway, let's go to Vampire Counts turn 3.
So, really successful movement phase for Vampire Counts turn 3. I needed 13 with my vampire unit here that stood behind the Cryptoros and made it, so they ended up like this. Had to charge away these small units here to make way. Here I charged the Gyrocopter and move everything up full speed. Go to magic. So I got 12 dice. I wanted to try to cast Van Hels, Curse of Years and Hell's Vigor. Used 4 dice on the first Van Hels there, needed 12 but rolled too low, so no more magic for this turn. Over to close combats. So down here in this combat, the vampire himself killed 10 hammers. He did 1 wound back to my White King and 1 wound to the Cryptoros. He rolled terrible and I was really good at saving.
The vampire killed 10 of them.
Yeah. Down here, of course, he killed my zombies in front of that. There, he just killed 1 there. I won, but he stumbled and stayed. Over to Dwarfs turn 3.
Dwarfs turn 3. For charges, I charged the warriors into the flank of the skeleton unit here. The gyro managed his fleeing test, leadership test, and flew over to block these guys. On the right flank, the Iron Drakes finally made it into the zombies here, and the Quarrels keep walking down to support whatever is left after this combat. Let's go to shooting. Shooting only... No, the grudge thrower shot at the zombies but scattered off and hit 2 zombies but didn't kill them. And over here the organ gun killed 3 Cryptoros. He did 7 wounds, so 1 remaining. And that was everything. Let's go to close combat. Oh, the dice are not with me today. The warriors that charged into the flank, I think did 3 wounds to the skeletons. And I did 1 wound to the White King as well. Otherwise I did nothing. He killed the whole unit and it was just the Rune Lord and the BSB left. And they broke and he ran down the Rune Lord and the skeletons chose to run down the warriors, which came 10 inches, but he rolled 10 as well, so quite unlucky.
And the vampire did 19 wounds in 2 rounds.
The vampire alone did 19 wounds during 2 combat phases to the hammers, so it was really crazy. And the Cryptoros overran into the organ gun here. So over in this combat here, I killed the Necromancer and did a couple of more wounds, so they crumbled and there are like 6 of the zombies left here. yeah, that was everything for Dwarfs turn 3. Let's go to Vampire Counts turn 4.
Vampire Counts turn 4. Short the helicopter there. Moved away my lone guy to take that cannon next turn. If I'm lucky. Moved around my vampire to face this iron brakes here. Over to magic and shooting. In magic phase, I got 4 dice. I didn't dare to cast all 4. I did one invocation with my level 2 to get 1 wound back on my White King there. And then I failed to cast Curse of Years into the iron brakes. Over to close combats. Combats down here with the cannon. He did 1 wound, so I crumbled 1 more, so 1 gravestone left there. Down here he did no wounds to me, but I did 2 to him. Here I killed the helicopter, and down here he killed my last zombies there and did reform. So over to Dwarfs turn 4.
Turn 4, charge the corrals into the flank of the Cryptors here, and also my engineer into the flank of this Cryptor over here. And yeah, that was everything. Let's go to shooting over here. In the shooting phase, the Iron Drakes killed a couple of the zombies, and then I got a direct hit with the grudge thrower. At this point I'm just trying to catch up as many points as I can. Yeah. Let's go to close combat over here. Here the cannon finally managed to kill the zombies, and over here I charged him in the flank. I didn't hit once, and he did 3 wounds back to my engineer. Over here the Crypt Horrors killed the cannon, but the Corals did okay, and I think he lost combat by 6, so he crumbled a bit more. And he tried to reform but didn't pass the leadership test. And yeah, that was everything for Dwarfs. Let's go to Vampire Counts turn 5.
Vampire Counts turn 5. I failed my charge with the vampire unit there. He had the Rune of Slowness, the first and the second one. Didn't manage this turn because I rolled really low, but maybe I will fail even the next one. But I managed to get in with my last unit Cryptors there in the Querulous. Backed away a little bit here and turned around. Over to Magic. Phase I got 6 dice against 4. Started off with 4 dice Curse of Years here. He let that one go because he didn't want me to get closer with Van Hels, because it's my turn 6 next time and he will probably stop me with his Rune of Slowness. Yeah, I used my 2 last dice on that one, but he stopped it with his 4. So over to close combat down here. Combats here. I didn't do wound to the cannon there, he did 1 back. So tie there. Down here he failed his fear test, so he didn't do any wounds to me. I killed 4 of him, but he was stubborn. Yeah, over to Dwarfs turn 5.
Magic, I just dispelled the Curse of Years on the Iron Drakes. For shooting, the grudge throw got a misfire, but I rolled a 6, so nothing bad. And the Iron Drakes shot and killed off the zombie unit that was here. Let's go to these close combats now. Here nothing happens, no wounds on either side. Over here he decimated the corals. I failed my leadership test once again, so I was feared, so it was not very good. Let's go to the last turn for Vampire Counts.
Last turn for Vampire Counts, his Rune of Slowness did, so I didn't get in there with my vampire. So over to Magic. Yeah, didn't. I had nothing to cast in the Magic phase. Didn't have to do that. Down here in the combat, I did 2 wounds to him, but he's stubborn and managed to stay. Over to the last turn for Dwarfs.
So, at the end of the game, I only had the Grudge Thrower and the Iron Drakes and the Runesmith left, and he basically had his whole army. I think I killed 2 zombie units and a Necromancer.
Yep.
And didn't quite get the last points for the Cryptors and other things, so yeah, it was a really uphill battle. My cannons didn't do enough, and I rolled terrible the whole game, and also when the Vampire hit the hammerers and killed 10 of them in the first round and 9 in the other, I knew immediately that I was going to lose. But yeah, anyway, I was going to say it was a fun game. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's always fun to play. Next time I will have a much dirtier dwarf list. Yeah, so we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.